Oh, is that a freaking axe? I will take the rusty axe. Ha ha ha! I bet you that's pretty badass. There's a memo here. The boss said that the number this time was the last 4 digits of the store's phone number, but the phone number is written right there on the sign and on the roof. Anybody could see it from South and Ashfield Street. Is that really okay? Wasn't the last numbers like 5555? Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to go through the hole and see. It's a billiard table. Looks like they were in the middle of the game. And a cigarette machine over there. Those don't exist anymore. I can't open the window. Up until a few days ago, it was no problem. Ever since I started having those nightmares. The code is 3750. We're going to go check on everybody now, too. He's still there just watching our door. It's like he's going crazy. Notice how the old ones look old, but the two down there look fresh? And the one that he's standing in front of also looks pretty fresh, if I remember correctly. Nice little detail to put in there. Don't need to. Oh, she's shaving her pets. Look at her shaving. Are you gonna shave it all? What are you gonna shave next? Wouldn't you do that in the bathroom? Ladies who aren't watching this video, don't you like shave in the bathroom? Like your legs and your pits and all that garbage? All that stuff? Getting all the hairs off for us men? Because we like it when you don't have that? Because the hairy women are kind of gross? Okay, I think that's all that's going on. I do think it's funny that it's called Building World. Like that's not a very imaginative name, but sure. So we're definitely putting away the pitching wedge. I'm not gonna put away the baseball bat until I know that I want to keep the axe. But I'm gonna run with the axe for now and see how good it is. I need to reload the gun when I get back. I will enter the hole. It is way bigger. There used to be a mirror there, and now only the left corner is left. $3750. $3750. Okay. I bet you that guy is not doing very well. Oh. It reminds me of the roar from Suburban Sasquatch. I like how the ghost is following the stairs. It's like, why? Why would you follow it? Because you're a ghost. You can just fly. Oh, it is actually following me. Oh, geez, that sucks. Okay. Oh my gosh. And there's something I can do to it because it's under the floor. So I just gotta run. It's the door from 207. There's a plate on the door. Remove the plate. It's the chaos placard. It's an abstract picture and says chaos. One 9121. Is the third one supposed to be a slash? Like, think about it. So his number is 19121, right? If you imagine the one in the center is a slash, it's 19 of 21. Is he almost done? See? It's 19 of 21. So that means we got 2 more kills left.
Looks like
right?
Another one, Captain. Got 1121 on his head. It's just like that case from 10 years ago. Yeah, that Walter Sullivan case. But Sullivan's dead. They even got the body. Must be some crazy copycat.
That guy sounds like he's from Canada. Oh yeah, he seems like a copycat, okay? You're like, geez, Canada. I don't know what I'm thinking about with them being a copycat. It's like, okay, stop it, corner gas. Jeez. Yeah, I know the Canadian stuff. Up there in Kanukistan with your blackface president. President Blackface today said, oh, you know about the thing. And the puts in. See, there's a new hand mark. The weird thing is they're in 8. If they were in 7, it'd be perfect. Because then that'd be 21. And then we'd have blackjack. And, you know, that's always good to have, right? I will put the chaos plate away. Whoops. Chaos plate goes away. One bullet go away. Look at all the golf clubs I have. I have 3 plates so far. I have Temptation. It's getting bigger and rounder. I think I've seen this pattern before. It's becoming a hole like in the other worlds. It's getting the glyph around it and everything. Has Eileen been a ghost the whole time because she was one of the kills? Or are these current kills? Like, did he kill somebody from my apartment, or was that guy a ghost? But Eileen interacted with him. So if he is a ghost, then Eileen would probably have to be a ghost too.
What the hell is this?
Well, yeah, this is the Otherworld apartment, dude. It's the blood and rust motif apartment. Yo, kid. Same way they show up under my door. Yeah, I know. I wanted to take it. Oh well. What was that guy doing here? Could he be the next victim? Or could it be Eileen, my next door neighbor that I kind of have a crush on? It's locked. Oh, look, it's that guy.
I got this from Miss Galvin a long, long time ago. She was younger than me back then. She looked so happy, holding her mother's hand. Here, I'll give it to you.
Guess what? We don't want that. Do I want the shabby doll? No, it's cursed. That is a cursed item. If you put it in your inventory, your apartment no longer regens your health. So it can screw up your game. Whoa. This is a whole big level, ain't it? All the dogs are dead. It's like someone's already been through here. There are tenants lockers. The numbers are 101 to 304. This game's actually kind of creeping me out now. kind of want to go check on Eileen. I'll keep going. Because, I mean, if he was knocking on her door... Is the shabby doll still there? No, I rejected it, and it's just gone now. Or no, it was the other stair. It was this stair. The shabby doll is still there if I want to collect it, but I don't. I like the wind-up. I like that there's a different attack, you know? We're gonna go in this one. Ew, it's squishy fleshy. With the little wind up kind of makes up for the range because I actually do move. So I can be a little further away and kablam, I'm right on top of him. That's good, I like that. See, look, there's tech. There's tech to these little things. It's a lot of garbage. This game's super good. Why do people whine about this game? It's great. Honestly, I haven't had any issues so far, other than crippling save bugs. Of course, the person that complained about it to me doesn't like puzzles because he's bad at them. So it might be that he just doesn't like puzzles. So the water prison was rough for him because he's bad at puzzles. Where I happen to be pretty good at puzzles, I'm okay at them at least. So there's no reason to go over here except to fight a ghost, which I don't want to do. I don't want to fight you, ghost. Leave me alone. This feels like Silent Hill 2. Just running around an apartment building. You remember how disorienting that was? Where the apartment building was all dark and completely looked exactly the same? Like, since I can actually see, I haven't been really using the map a ton. Except for, like, the water prison. Because that one, the layout is a little weird. But, you know, it was quite interesting. Running around that completely dark apartment and getting lost like 3 times. That's a lot of garbage. Where's all the garbage coming from? Where are the garbage guys? You know, the guys that deal with the garbage. Okay, is literally no door here actually open? Of course, there might be something with the ending that sucks, you know, easily. It could be that it's great up to the ending. But, like, Homecoming is a complete train wreck. Origins apparently is okay other than being a prequel. Shattered Memories is just a little weird because they made it very dependent on being a Wii game. So it's got its own little weird stuff and there's no combat and it's just not great. Then you got Downpour. And Downpour is not as bad as Homecoming. But it's not great either. And I think it has literally no good enemy designs. Like, they're fine, and in any other game they would have been, acceptable. But you've seen the enemy designs over the last 3 games. And even Homecoming had good... No, you know what? No, those are both in Homecoming. The ones I'm thinking of in Home... There was like, actually, no, there was a good design. No, those were both in Homecoming. The Schism and the Siam were both in Homecoming. And those were actually good designs that would have been good if they were in a better Silent Hill game. Okay, so there's nothing here. Why would I be led here? I think there's a trigger that I have to trigger first. Well, I mean, this is something, definitely. That's a lot of porno, Mags. Is it a porno? Oh, it's lots of pornos. Don't you even worry. There's a red piece of paper with nothing written on it. Take the red paper? Sure. I'll stick it under room 2, the 302's door. A diary here. The last few months, Joseph, that guy next door to me who gave me that rare porn magazine, looks like he's been working super hard. He said if he found another rare one, he'd give it to me, but he hasn't shown his face around much lately. He said he was a journalist and is always investigating stuff. But I think something strange is going on with him. He's been shut in his apartment and I can hear all these weird noises coming from there. July 1st, Mike. Oh, my beautiful Rachel. What's with the note on the red paper? I thought you'd written a note back to me, but I guess maybe it was somewhere else. He took it along with my clothes. Those were my best clothes. July 2nd, Mike. Okay, so those are probably elevators. Hold on, kids. Okay. The Sword of Obedience works exactly the way I think it does, and there are 5 of them in the game. It pins down a ghost for just right now. If I pull it out, it doesn't do it anymore. I figured out the riddle behind the number. Oh, look at that! I was right. 01121 is actually 01/21. In other words, 1 out of 21. So Walter was planning on killing 21 people, but he never finished the job. He was convicted for the murders of Billy and Miriam Locane, the 7th and 8th victims. Afterwards, he committed suicide in his jail cell. He said, actually, in Silent Hill 2, there's a note where Walter Sullivan says that the red pyramid is going to come get him. Or no, I think he says the red demon, and everyone assumes it's Pyramid Head. But, who knows, right? The grisly mass murder of 10 people shocked the world and came to be known as the Walter Sullivan case. There are 2 big puzzles here. The first is, what's the motive for the murders? The second is, why did he kill himself before completing his task? Was he simply insane? May 2. Hi, Walter. You're not as dead as some would hope. See, and that's just creepy. I like that. That they didn't do like a jump scare where then he goes, "Wah!" and, like tries to scare you. And then like chuckles and leaves or something like that. But he just looks into the peephole like, I know you're watching me. I wonder if something happened to Eileen. Something probably did happen to Eileen. Let's look at our inventory. We're actually probably fine. Because I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to keep the axe. But the axe is looking pretty good, especially with that run-up. Means I can wind up from further away and then get in to deal damage. Which I like. I like that idea. It gives us some nice distance and kind of makes up for the faults of the bat. With the same power level as the bat, so that's cool. Alrighty. It's a bunch of pornos. Why you got so many pornos? Which number is that? It's 301. So apparently here in Apartment World, I can find a really good gun. What? It's under the door crack now. But I have to acquire the apartment keys first. I don't know where those are, but we'll find them. This guy, isn't it the super? He was much younger in this picture. There's a key taped to the back of it. Superintendent key. It says 105 on it. The photo of a nurse. It says I love you on it. There's a key taped to the back. It's a porno mags. There's a magazine lying open. Teaching Despair, Wish House. Wish House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill. But behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Wish House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope, but at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temporary, who lives near Wish House, had this to say. Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sound of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Wish House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may in fact be a prison or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Wish House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Wish House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. So that is an extension of a note that was in Silent Hill 3, I believe. Nope. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. Crap. I gotta go to 305.